No way, this is the slimmest and lightest 4050 laptop. Gigabyte's Aero 14 OLED. Lot of people keep looking to buy laptops with powerful specs and configuration. But if you're looking for something right, you will have to go for the gaming series laptop. And problem with gaming laptops is they're quite bulky and heavy, guys. Not everybody can actually carry gaming laptops in their backpack. Especially if you're like a content creator who keeps going for all the events, or maybe you are like a professional or maybe business person also, right? It's not easy carrying a gaming laptop. And if you look at the notebook side, right, they do not come with like powerful GPUs, guys. You'll get like basic built-in graphics and stuff like that. So there's a lot of compromise over here. For you people, I actually have like a very interesting laptop in the house. This is Gigabyte's all new Aero 14 OLED laptop and actually packs like next level features. But main highlight is this is one of the slimmest and also ultra lightweight laptop that actually features an RTX 4050 GPU. Not to miss out, it is also powered by Intel's 13th gen platform and features their i7 13700H. Pair that with an 4050 with 6 gigs of VRAM and also comes with like a killer OLED display, guys. 14 inches, 90 Hz, 2.8K resolution OLED display. It's like an overall package, guys, and the whole thing comes in like 0.67 inches and is also ultra lightweight, only 1.49 kgs. So I'm like very excited to unbox and talk about this laptop in this video. Let's quickly get started. To be honest, there is nothing much to unbox over here. Laptop came in this sort of clean white looking modern box, and as soon as you open it, there you go, our brand new laptop in this silver white finish, which they are calling it as Twilight Silver. And along with that, you do get some accessories like a power adapter is included along with a mains cord and some paperwork. Just make sure to read that. And that is pretty much it. Now let me give you like a closer look at the laptop and first talk about the design and build quality part. As soon as you pick it up, right, first thing that you'll notice is how slim and lightweight this laptop is, despite packing a 13th gen i7 and a 4050 GPU on board. Like, what sorcery is this, Gigabyte? Anyways, talking about the design, very clean and modern looking design, guys. Just look at the top lid over here. You just have a clean Aero logo and that's it, nothing else. And I really like the font they actually used for the logo. Gives you that Tron Legacy sort of vibe. And not to miss out, this logo is also white LED backlit. So obviously a premium laptop, right? You can expect a little bit of lighting over here. But apart from that, nothing else. And look at the whole finish also. Brand is calling this particular color as Twilight Silver and definitely looks and feels quite premium in the hand. If you talk about the build quality of the laptop is also very good. Entire body, the whole chassis is made of metal, aluminum alloy to be precise. And good thing is the laptop doesn't seem to attract a lot of fingerprints on the body, so definitely a plus point. Anyways, having a look at the side profile, as I've told you, thickness of this laptop is only around 0.67 inches and is also like pretty lightweight, only 1.49 kgs, just like any other notebook, but packs a powerful hardware on the inside. So what I'll do is I'll give you like a closer look at all the sides and talk about the connectivity ports present on this model. Starting off from the left side, here you have a cutout, your exhaust vent, followed by a tiny status LED indicator. One Type-C port is available, a micro SD card reader is also there, and this one is your 3.5mm audio jack. And you see this cutout over here, this one is your left channel speaker. And on the right profile here, you have your right channel speaker. Two super fast Type-C ports are there that also support Thunderbolt 4.0 and yes, DisplayPort compatible as well. And this one looks like another exhaust vent, and that's it. Going to the back profile, you have two exhaust vents on the left and right, and at the center you have one USB Type-A port, super speed port, and one full-sized HDMI is also available. And that is pretty much it. These are all the available connectivity ports on this model. And going to the bottom side, here's how it looks like. You have a large cutout. This is your air intake to keep the laptop running cool and has the fans and all that mechanism over here. Lots of rubber foot pads on all the corners, and that is pretty much it, guys. Now talking about the upgradability part, RAM is soldered and is not upgradable, but storage on it is upgradable. You get one M.2 slot that supports PCI Gen 4 SSD. So that is pretty much it, our complete overview on the exteriors. Now let me quickly open up the laptop and show you how the interiors look like. And bam, there you go. This is how the Aero 14 laptop looks like. Hey, beautiful looking design, right? Look at the bezels. Very slim bezels, I would say. Here you're getting a beautiful display, guys. 14 inches, 2.8K resolution, 90 Hz OLED display. And main highlight of this display is this is X-Rite 2.0 factory color calibrated and is also Pantone validated to give you best possible and accurate color reproduction out of the box. Having a look at the bezels, as I've told you, bezels are very slim on the sides and at the top and bottom also compared to a lot of other laptops. You have have a neat Aero branding on the bottom side, and at the top you get a 1080p Full HD webcam, and yes, it does support Windows Hello Face Unlock as well. Aero 14 OLED features a white LED backlit chiclet keyboard, and quality of the keyboard is nice. I mean, definitely complements the whole premium design. Quality of the keys is nice. Key cap design is also good. All the lettering is pretty much easily readable, and yes, they're also backlit, right? You can even adjust the brightness of the LED lighting using the spacebar key. If you talk about the extra features, the keyboard does have N-key rollover, and the key travel is around 1.7 mm. Overall, I had a pretty comfortable experience using it. And coming down to the touchpad, you're getting a large size premium glass covered touchpad, and I don't know if you can see it in the video, but if you actually look at it from a certain angle, right, you can see Aero lettering over here. Anyways, quality of the touchpad is nice, easily recognizes all my inputs and gestures, and didn't face any sorts of dead zones during my usage. And quality of the integrated buttons is also nice, tactile and clicky. Moving on, let's talk about the display quality, which is one of its main highlights. As I have told you, Aero 14 OLED features a 14 inches 2.8K resolution, which is Quad HD plus, and in numbers it is 2880 by 1800 OLED display, that too with a 16:10 aspect ratio, and comes with a higher refresh rate of 90 Hz, which is much better than 60 Hz, guys. And let me tell you, I have been using this laptop for the last couple of days, and this is like a mind-blowing display, guys. Like next level colors is what I can say. An excellent amount of detail, like literally having 2.8K resolution QHD plus panel at 14 inches produces crisp and clear detail no matter what sort of content you're watching. And especially if you're using this laptop for like video editing, professional sort of works, maybe like creativity, color grading, this might be one of the best panels I have actually used in the recent times. No, I'm not exaggerating, and the main reason for that is this panel is X-Rite 2.0 factory color calibrated, plus it is also Pantone validated and supports 100% DCI P3 color gamut range, and color reproduction, color accuracy was on point, and I didn't have to do anything. Especially if you're like a content creator like me and who uses a lot of color grading tools, maybe like DaVinci Resolve and stuff like that, right? You'll get really good and accurate sort of results. Now if you talk about the contrast and black levels, what, are you kidding me? This is an OLED display. You'll obviously have like excellent contrast ratio and also deep black levels, all thanks to that panel. Viewing angles are also very nice. Picture look the same no matter from which angle you were looking at, and brightness of the display is also good. Usually OLED displays are not that bright, but that was not the case over here. This panel was producing around like 420 nits of brightness during my testing, and it was like more than enough for home sort of usage, and I didn't have any sort of issues using it even in outdoor situations. On the overall, right, you'll be like very happy and satisfied with the displays. One of the best actually I have seen on a productivity level laptop around this price point. And one more thing you guys are forgetting is it comes with a 90 Hz higher refresh rate panel, so definitely everything feels quite smoother and much more fluid, especially the animations on home screen and things like that felt way smoother compared to a standard 60 Hz display. So that was my experience on the display quality. And talking about the sound, this particular laptop features stereo speakers, each of 2 watts, so totally you can expect around 4 watts of sound, and it is powered by DTS X Ultra. And overall audio quality was nice. It was producing crisp and clear detail. All the dialogues were like easily audible and understandable, and overall audio performance was nice, but audio output was slightly limited, guys. Wish it had a little bit more volume level. Now comes the fun part. I know you people are waiting to check out the performance, right? So first of all, let me tell you the specs of this laptop. Our Aero 14 OLED is powered by Intel's 13th gen i7 13700H, which is a monster CPU featuring 14 cores, 20 threads at a max turbo clock of up to 5 GHz. Pair that with Nvidia's RTX 4050 in such a compact form factor, that too with 6 gigs of GDDR6 memory and a TGP of around 45 watts. Not to miss out, you're also getting next gen RAM and storage as well. 16 GB of LPDDR5 RAM and paired with 1 TB PCI Gen 4 SSD. This is actually a very well balanced laptop. And before I actually tell you my experience and talk about the performance, right, first of all keep in mind that this particular laptop was specially tuned and made for all content creators and professional sort of work, that too for on the go usage. So do not compare it with gaming laptops of this price point, guys. Anyways, I have been using this laptop for the last couple of days and overall performance was very well. I've run a variety of applications like Adobe Photoshop for making my YouTube thumbnails and also Premiere Pro as well for video editing. And overall video editing performance was also nice. I could easily edit my 1440p and basic 4K editing was also like easily possible. And main highlight for content creators is the display is X-Rite 2.0 factory color calibrated and is Pantone validated as well. So you can expect accurate sort of colors, and the color gamut also goes up to 100% DCI P3 range. Not just video editing, it's also great for all the students out there who want to learn programming, coding, or even for like animation, 2D, 3D designing, these sort of works. A lot of people are also curious about the gaming performance, and not just you people, I'm also quite curious like how does this Aero 14 OLED handle it. But first of all, let me tell you, this is not a gaming laptop, but that doesn't mean you cannot game on it. I mean, it literally has the hardware, right? 13th gen i7 paired with an RTX 4050 is very well capable of gaming. So yes, obviously we will be playing a couple of games, and that too we will be trying out some AAA title games to check out the actual performance. To show you that, we have installed God of War, and right now we are playing this game at its native 2.8K QHD plus resolution, and also DLSS was enabled at balanced profile. And there you go boys, here are the results. As you can see, the game was running very smooth guys. Muska performance guys. I was getting a consistent frame rate of around 60-65 and sometimes even touching around like 70-75 FPS. That too at a native 2.8K resolution. What more can you ask for? I mean, content creators, you people can definitely enjoy nice AAA title gaming over here with a minimum consistent 60 FPS. That too, this was at Quad HD resolution. If you actually lower down the resolution to maybe like 1080p, you can increase the graphics and also turn off DLSS and still get a consistent 60-70 FPS, which is like very good for an ultralight and slim category laptop. Not just God of War, I've also played a couple of e-sport titles like Valorant, League of Legends, and that too we were playing this game at a native QHD plus resolution only at high graphics. And as you can see in Valorant, we were getting over 250 FPS, almost touching 300 FPS in certain scenes. Really good performance. Despite only like a 45-watt TGP variant of the 4050, right? It is still performing very well and definitely satisfies your day-to-day casual gaming needs. Not to miss out, have a look at the CPU stats also for thermal performance and results. I was actually surprised because this is like an ultra slim and lightweight laptop, right? So I was expecting maybe thermals might have been compromised, but no, thermal performance was pretty good. Despite gaming for like 30-40 minutes in God of War, right? The CPU temperatures were fluctuating around 79-80 degrees and max it was hitting around like 83 degrees centigrade guys. And fan noise was also like well under control. Well, that is pretty much it. Time to wrap it up. Our video on Gigabyte's all new Aero 14 OLED laptop. It's a really good laptop for all the content creators and professional sort of usage. And main highlight, as I've told you guys, you're getting powerful hardware in an ultra slim and lightweight form factor. And not to miss out, that absolutely gorgeous looking display. 14 inches 2.8K 90Hz OLED display, that too with X-Rite 2.0 and Pantone validated. A couple of things I do have to mention about the product is RAM on this particular model is not upgradable guys. It is soldered, so you're stuck with 16 GB, and also only one SSD slot is there. So if you want to upgrade, you'll have to swap out the built-in SSD, and that is how you'll be able to expand the storage on this thing. Apart from that, everything else was fine. Talking about the price, it costs around 1,64,990 rupees. Links for that will be available in the description box below. You can check it out there. And that's it. If you all enjoyed watching this video, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe to my channel for more such awesome videos. And I'll see you all in my next one.